All right. Move you somewhere else, little lady. Well, hey, folks. Hi to hello. Lester here. And allow me to grab a couple of things. I think I'll just start right here with this. Wow. Good afternoon. And thank you guys for jumping on the live stream tonight. Hi to hello. I am just out of the shower, and it was a hot one, and it was long. I stayed as long as I could, and of course I had the water as hot as I could get it. Let's not forget that I had to skip my shower last night, guys, and I did not enjoy skipping a shower. I'm about to decorate a cake. You can join me if you want. Well, hell, someone done ate a couple of bites out of it. Someone has done taken a few bites out of my cake. That's just great, Jamie. I did not know she was going to eat half of my cake before she got over here with it. But yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. I'm about to decorate me a cake, and Jamie's done eaten half of it, or a couple of bites. Oh my golly gee! And she opened the icing and took a bite out of that too. You know what? It's okay, because beggars cannot be choosers, and I begged for some of this cake. And now we're going to try to ice it without tearing it all up. Oh, I'm tearing it all up. Guys, I am not good. There are some things that I am just no good at. And icing a cake, oh no, I'm just destroying this sucker. I am just tearing this cake to pieces, guys. I am just tearing this cake up. And I'm so embarrassed that you're having to see this. All I'm going to do is ice this part over here. That's what I'm going to eat tonight. But I sure thought I could do a better job than what I'm doing. But Jamie come over to play with the horses' blankets. And she brought this cake. This is the one that she made a couple of nights ago when she did her January birthday celebration. And she did not want it sitting at the house because she said she's going to end up eating the whole thing. I've not had a chance to go home, guys, in forever. I've not been home in so long. You know what? That's going to have to work right there. That'll just have to work right there. Are we okay with this, guys? Are we going to be okay with this? Can we just try to be okay with this, please? And don't give me too hard of a time for how horrible this cake looks. Okay, so I'm here. And do I have a pair of glasses? I do. I have a pair of glasses in my pocket. Oh, no. Well, they're kind of cat-eyed. They're a little bit cat-eyed glasses. But my only other option are brown, and I'm not wearing brown cat-eyed glasses. You know, it's crazy. For as many glasses as I go through on a given day, that I can't find them when I need them. And so all I'm going to do is jump up and grab me a cup of milk. Can I just go grab myself a cup of milk right quick? And thank you guys for joining me. I do have 3 gifts that I've received that Jamie brought over that I'm going to open. If you have a few minutes to join me, I would love to do that with you, with an audience, if you don't mind. But I also want to eat this cake, and I cannot eat my cake without a cup of milk. All right? So I'll be right back. Don't worry, it's right here. Plastic cup. Let me pour some milk up. All right. I'm back, guys. So, I mean, I wasn't going to make it a question and answer necessarily, but so I don't want to get into all of the details, guys. I just do not want to get into all of the details of my situation. But you all should know that I was never really like dieting. I just began to lose weight. And that is part of the reason that prompted me to go ahead and go to the doctor, because I knew something was wrong. And so I guess in my mind, trying to put you all at ease, I began to make it seem like I was on this weight loss journey. And in reality, I'm just losing weight and I don't know why. So, don't really want to think about that right now, though, because I'm going to eat this cake no matter what. No matter what. It's really good. This is actually very, very good. It's actually really, really good. Wow. Oh no, Nashville has had no power for 3 days. Wow. I am so sorry about that. I'll tell you what, the one thing that we are blessed with here is that even despite the colder than normal temps, we've kept our power on the whole time. And that has been a huge break for us, because had we lost power, it would have been a lot worse. But no, I am enjoying myself some cake tonight. Jamie brought it over, and it's really, really good. Okay. So, yeah, I've never stopped drinking Dr. Peppers. That was a lie. That was a lie. I will be more than happy to share, guys. I'll be more than happy to share. Well, let me go ahead and get started. So I received this over here to Longhorn Lester from Melissa Davis. It has her name right there on the top of it. Now, I have received something from her before. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I got an email. Let me go ahead and say this before I open any gifts. Wow. Did I get an email, guys? Did I get an email? Okay. Has anyone noticed that on my side-by-side on the seat, there are a couple of pink Afghans? Anyone notice those? I've kind of been using those as sort of like seat covers. Okay. Well, here's the problem. So they were gifted. So, you know how sometimes we get gifts? Let me take my glasses off. I'm going to stop reading while I talk. You know how sometimes someone will send a gift to Lester? Longhorn Lester, Longhorn Lester. But when I open it, it's not for me at all. It's for somebody else. You know about this, right? So I received a gift from this sweet lady. I will not say any names. And in that package, you may have watched the night that I opened it, there were these two beautiful Afghans. And one is for Kinley Cole, and one is for Noel. That's Jake's baby. And I says, okay, I'll drop them off to who they belong. I'll give one to Jamie for Kinley Cole, and I'll take the other to Jake for Noel. Well, I didn't get a chance to do that right away. And before you know it, the dog had laid on them, the cats had peed on them, and they were just, and then I did not think you could wash an Afghan. So I says, Jamie, can you wash an Afghan? And she says, no. She says she thinks that it would make an Afghan come apart if you wash them. And I'm like, okay. So instead of throwing them out, I already felt like a jerk enough, but I'm guessing in hindsight, I should have just thrown them away. But instead, I just used them on the side-by-side to sit on because the seat is cold, and I thought it'll be a nice place for me to sit. Well, it just so happened that the sweet lady watching a video saw her Afghans on the side-by-side. And she didn't just write to ask me why. She wrote an email just tearing me apart to the soul, to every fiber in me of what a no good, sorry. She didn't say SOB, but she might as well. She just ripped me up one wall and down the other, and she just had a field day at cutting me apart because how dare I? How dare I? She was saying stuff like, now I see the true human that you are. Now I understand everything there is to know about you. Boy, she was just tearing me apart. And so, you know, in normal human nature, I go to defend myself. And in my defense, I said, why did you send those to me? Why didn't you send one to Jamie and send one to Jake? Why didn't you do that, lady? I should have stopped right there. I just should have stopped right there, but I just couldn't stop because the devil got a hold of me. The devil's like saying, keep going. Tell her everything that's on your mind. Just tell her it all. Tell her, tell her. So I'm like, yeah, because all you wanted to do was hear your name on a video, didn't you, sweet lady? You wanted me to say your name and show your product. Boy, the devil got a hold of me. The devil got a hold of me and was just, I'm just like going back at her, guys. I'm just having, my fingers are like this. That's how my fingers work. That's my fingers work just like that. And I'm just like, I'm just like having this weird demonic moment. And I probably should not have pressed send, but I pressed send anyway. Well, guess what? I think it did the trick. Yeah, I think it did the trick because her reply email was a whole lot more kind and friendly. But I'm telling you something. The reason I even bring that up is because I did not want to take and use her Afghans on my side-by-side. It was an accident that they got messed up by the animals. But remember, if this over here says to Lester Morrow, you cannot hold me accountable if it's really for Jamie, or if it's really for Jake, or if it's really for Ellie or anybody else. You can't do that. I mean, really, because in my opinion, about half the gifts that we get that I open are not even for me. Am I making that up? I'll stop talking. But you guys have seen every gifting goodie video, and is it an accurate statement for me to say that about half the gifts that I open that have my name on them are not even for me? I'm going to read what y'all are saying. Okay, so as you can see from the comments, from the hundreds, and at some point, it might even be 1,000 commenters will say, you're right, about half the gifts that you receive are not even for you. So I'm gonna just kind of baby step my way through this. Would you also agree that the reason that people put my name on them is because they want to, in a narcissistic kind of a way, they want to hear their name on a video. They want to see their product on a video, even though it's not even farming. Can we agree on that point? Can we agree that that's probably true? So, so all I'm saying is this. If your intentions were pure, if your sweet lady, if your intentions were pure, then you would have sent that gift to Jamie and sent the other one to Jake. But you know that Jamie and Jake might not get around to opening gifts on a live stream. So you wanted to see your product. You wanted to hear your name so bad that you're going to put my name on a gift that's not even for me, just to see and hear your name. And then, because you didn't see them distributed or given to the proper recipient, you get mean, just downright evil, and tear me apart. So I see a little bit of a flawed system there, guys. I see a little bit of a flawed system. I'm just saying, attention seekers, beware. If you put my name on it, then it's only right that it will get distributed if I'm able to, okay? Now, it seems like what I've done over here accidentally, inadvertently, is started an entire war amongst people who can wash Afghans and those who don't. And now the comments that I'm reading, not all, but some, are going to be a fight between cold cycle only. I wash mine on gentle. Use Downy. Hand wash only. Guys, please, please. That's not very Longhorn Lesterish. That's not very Longhorn Lesterish. Stop arguing about how you wash an Afghan. Do not send me your Afghans, okay? But if you do, just know that they're on the side by side and they keep my bottom nice and warm in the mornings when it's cold. Because I don't mind sitting where the dogs have thrown up or where the cats have peed, okay? You guys can't get so riled up about everything, guys. You can't get so riled up about everything. Just come on. Front load washer only. I'm not laughing at you. We're all laughing at you. Yeah. Everyone learn to keep your ears pretty, please. All right. Can I open the gifts now? Okay. Here we go. I will open the gifts now. But remember, if it has my name on it, but it's not really for me, then just know that I cannot be held responsible for where it ends up. I will try, guys. I'm going to try to get it to where it belongs. But I got 3 young ladies in there on the floor that have their own ideas, okay? All right. So here goes the first one. Melissa, I pray, sweet lady. I pray this is for me. I do. Not that I want anything from you. Maria says, why are you dragging it on? Maria, that's what I do. Maria, do you not know me by now? Do you not know me by now, sweet lady? Don't make me start singing. Don't make me start singing to her. If you don't know me by now, if you don't know me, you will you'll never, never, never know me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you don't know. Guys, look. That's my bad shoulder. Look. Look it. Guys, I was just talking about this no more than a week ago. Do you remember the video, guys? It was a funny video where a guy who was off hunting with his dogs, his dog ran across a, I guess they were in the outback or somewhere. I don't know where they were at. They would have had to be in somewhere in the outback, right? But his dog ran up on a kangaroo, and that kangaroo got his dog in a chokehold. And while the friend was videoing, the guy goes to rescue his dog. Guys, I'm not making this up, and it was not AI. That was too long ago for AI. The guy runs over to help get his dog away from the kangaroo. And he was able to get the kangaroo to drop the dog, and then that kangaroo did this. I'm not making this up, guys. And so that guy's like, he put his, so there's this kangaroo with his fist in the air like this, and that guy's like this, and that guy squared up and punched him. That kangaroo took him and he goes, and the guy walked off. He walked off with his dog. Guys, I'm not making that up. Please stop saying that I'm making that up. I did not make it up. I bet anybody, just watch. Watch how I'm going to do this. This is how easy I'm going to show y'all. You can find stuff for yourself, okay? I'm going to go to Google. All right, so I'm going to go to Google. All right, so it opens up to where I was at recently on the most recent channel, whatever. I was watching the weather. So I'm going to X out of that, and I'm going to type. I'm going to voice text this right here. Where is the video of a kangaroo fighting a man over a hunting dog? Okay, so here it comes. It's called Man Rescues Dog from Kangaroo. Here we go. Let's all watch.
You what? You're not filming that, are you? Let it go, dogs. Let's go. The other dog's coming.
So I did not make that up. I did not make that up. It was the funniest thing. That kangaroo had that dog in a chokehold, and that guy ran over to get his dog, and that kangaroo squared up to him. And that guy like popped the kangaroo, and the kangaroo and let the dog go, and the man walked off with his dogs. So anyway, I got a cup. I will have coffee in this thing in the morning. Thank you so much, Melissa Davis. You're very kind. And every time I drink out of this, I'm going to retell that story. All right? Every time, guys, every time, I will retell that story. Thank you, Miss Davis. Okay. And then oh my God. Jane goes, that's a fake video. No, ma'am. I can pick a fake in a heartbeat. This here comes to Longhorn Lester. Okay, Longhorn Lester. All right. There's no other names on it. It doesn't say Longhorn Lester and Jake or Longhorn Lester and Jamie. It just says Longhorn Lester. As I slice into it, okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, guys. It appears as though it could be a slightly used cream, which is fine. That's very sweet. Someone found something they want me to have. Arnicare cream. muscle pain and stiffness. Ooh. Swelling from injuries and bruises. Ideal for a massage. And there's plant-based relief. Now, if I open this and it's already been opened, I have to be a little bit cautious, okay? I think that we're good, guys. It has not been opened. Okay, I feel better. Getting a used gift is completely fine, but I just want to make sure that it's not already been used and someone slid some drugs into it. I don't want to get drugged. Okay. This comes from a sweet lady named Monica. And it says, when I fell on my arm, I used this cream to make the healing faster. I hope you feel better, Lester. Love you. From Monica. Guys, that's very kind. Monica knows that I have a shoulder injury that I've injured and that I need. I'm going to go ahead and try some right now, sweet lady. All right, I just opened the cap. I'm going to put some on my shoulder. I'm going to rub it in. Oh, the healing. Oh, the healing. I can already feel it working. It actually does feel like it. I can feel a tingle, guys. There's actually a tingle. Thank you so much, sweet lady. It actually feels really tingly. It reminds me a little bit of the tea tree. You all know the tea tree, right? The shampoos and the conditioners. Yeah, or spicy hot, same thing. Spicy hot, icy hot, whatever. It's called Arnicare. It's a pain relief. And now it's on my arm. Arnica. Who keeps saying Arnica? It says Arnicare. I can read. Look, I can read. It says Arnicare. Look, guys, look. Why are you correcting me, everybody? It says it right there. Look, Arnicare cream. Arnicare cream. Lord, guys, just Lordy. Okay, last one. I told you there was 3 gifts. Here's the third one. It comes to Longhorn Lester, okay? I will get my box cutter and I'll slice her open. Remember the rule. If it has my name on it, but it's not for me, then I can't be held liable for where it ends up. I'll try to get it to the rightful owner. Happy Pop gift series. What is this? All right, we're going in, guys. We're going to go in. You want to go in with me? We're going in together, guys. We're going in together. These are some socks, guys. These are some very nice socks. You picked the wrong guy. That's funny. Thank you, guys. Maybe I'll wear them on Wednesday. Why not? Thank you. Oh, was there a note? Let me check the packaging and see if there's a note. All right, guys. The note. There's a note. So it comes from Stephanie Taylor. Oh, this is too funny. She goes, Lester, if you opened this on a live, hopefully you read this first to look inside the box to decide whether you should show it on camera. Too late, Stephanie. Too late. Uh-oh. I always do that, guys. I've made a fool of myself more times than I can count. Okay. Well, listen, you're very kind. Thank you so much for the gifts. You were very sweet to me. And all three were actually for me, guys. All three were actually for me. So thank you for that. I'm going to continue eating my cake and drinking my milk. Okay. So, I will say that I'll give you a quick update and I'll tell you the saddest thing that I saw today. Ready? The saddest thing that I saw today is going to be one that I made a video, obviously, and I'll attempt to play it tomorrow. I have to build it and do all the editing and all the things first. But it's pretty sad. I think that you're going to find a lot of, I don't know how you're going to react to it, but I think that you'll feel the same way that I did and just be sad. But you do know that both Gemma and Talus have these beautiful, I know you don't call them flocks of hair or tufts of hair, but they have these feather around the bottom of their feet, all the hair, a lot more than the other horses have. And then, of course, they have these long, beautiful tails. I mean, gorgeous tails, both of them. You guys know their mane and all the hair. They're just gorgeous. And that kind of is what makes them who they are. Sad story is that in all of the rain, the mud, and then the freezing temperatures that we had, I noticed that the bottom of their feet, the feather area, all the hair, and then of course the bottom of the tail was completely iced over, like icicles and stuff hanging on them, right? I made a little bit of a video about Gemma today, but at some point before I was able to help them, Talus or either stepped on his own tail or one of the other horses accidentally stepped on his tail, and a huge part of his tail got ripped off. Now, he's not bleeding, so his tail itself, the actual bone or the cartilage or whatever a horse tail is made of, is fine. But where he used to have this long, beautiful tail that touched the ground, now what I witnessed, what I videoed when I walked out, was just this. He had hair that was stringing along behind him for several feet. And it was just very, very sad what had happened. So sad how that had happened. Now, you're probably going to say maybe he grabbed it onto something like barbed wire or a fence or something, but no, that's not the case. I can't find the hair is something that worries me. I can't find it. But here's the thing. I saw it earlier this morning and I saw all of the icicles, the muddy icicles that were stuck to it. I saw it on both Talus and on Gemma. But before I could get out there to do anything, not that I even knew what to do, I never even thought about what to do. I just saw it was there and I felt bad for them. But I'm guessing the weight of that ice made his tail hang down low enough to where it was dragging the ground. It stretched out the hair, I guess, the tail. And then I'm certain that some other horse probably accidentally put his foot or put her foot on top of it And when Talus goes to move, it probably just yanked. And I can bet you that somewhere out there on that ground, we're going to find ourselves a huge pile of horsehair. And so Lisa says, I've been telling you for months that the horses need their tails trimmed. Well, first time I'm seeing it is right now. First time I'm seeing it, because most people say leave the horses' tails alone. So, anyway, I didn't mean to rile you all up. I was just reporting on something that I think was the saddest thing that happened today that I witnessed, and I don't know how it happened, but it's sad. It was really sad to me. But I will say that I let Jamie know, and so she did come over, and we were able to cut, and we took the hair dryer, an actual hair dryer, out to the stable, and we were able to melt the ice, and then just cleaned up all of the area around their feet and around their tail. And I am certain that Jamie will talk to you more about it. All right. But anywho's, that was the saddest thing that I witnessed today. And so Nancy asked, well, can't you braid it? Nancy, not sure how much you know about doing hair, but I don't have a lot of experience in that area. Okay. I have 2 sons, never had a daughter, and I've never had a chance to learn to braid hair. So I bet you some people could braid it, but I will tell you this, the last time we had anybody over who wanted to play Barbie with the horses and braided their hair, I don't know if I've seen the internet as riled up as I saw that day, because boy, there are opponents and proponents to everything, guys. So because what you were yelling and screaming is that they need their tails to swish away this and swish away that. They need their mane to do this and to do that. What happens is you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And you know it's true, guys. You know it's true. You know it's true. In the world that we live in, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. But no, we cannot control the weather. I had no idea that that was even a thing. Uh-oh. I'm being summoned. Let me turn off my phone. Okay. So, yeah. No, anyway, the good news is Talus is fine. If you're wondering about Talus like bleeding or limping around or any of those kind of things, no, Talus is fine. To me, though, it's sad to know that his just this big, beautiful tail had gotten stepped on and completely yanked out. Like it's just a whole blob of hair getting yanked out. Debbie, we're not going to play that game tonight. I'm the one who has to deal with what I have to deal with, sweet lady, and all of a sudden you're the one who's mad at me, there's something not right with that. This was really good cake. And I want to thank you for the folks who sent the gifts. Thank you for those who took time to watch the live stream tonight. And thank you for those who just put up and tolerate and just you continue to be kind, right? And yes, I agree, Tammy. There's like a lot of girl fights tonight, lots of girl fighting tonight. I would agree with that too. I don't know why that is. Some nights are worse than others. Lester, please bring back the moderators. Oh, Lord. Now, here's the thing. The people who love you and the people who care and the people who've been around from the get-go or those who've come across your channel later in life or maybe they're new to the channel, they learn to love you without having to be catered to. And other people need to be catered to. They have demands of what animals they want to see. They have demands of what they don't want to watch. I'm not watching an advertisement. And I'm thinking, you dumbass, you've been watching advertisements and commercials your entire gosh darn life. Think about that for a minute. How many times have you seen someone complain about, I'm not going to watch this advertisement. I'm not going to watch a channel that has ads. And I'm like, sweet lady, you've been watching ads and listening to commercials from your entire life. And the entitlement of certain people in this day and age has become unreal, just unreal. But like I told my sister Tina earlier tonight, I'm like, the people who love you are going to love you, even though they may not always agree with you, because they understand an unconditional love. Yet those who only come to see what you can do for them, they'll come and go, and they have for years. And the good thing is 8 years and we're still around, guys. We're still doing something. So yes, I agree, Carol. That's so true. Carol says whenever she sees an ad, she goes, it's time for a washroom break, or time to go fold a couple of clothes, time to go, do what you're doing. The same way it was back when we were all hearing the top 40 with Casey Kasem, and we're all sitting there trying to hear our favorite songs and make our recordings on our cassette tapes. And we had to press pause before that commercial break. We've been doing it our entire lives. And not a one of us called Casey Kasem and says, hey, I ain't going to hear your show no more if you keep playing commercials after every song. But you feel like you can get on the internet and complain. And I'm going to tell you that it ain't going to do a lick bit of difference, because YouTube's going to put their ads on there. Facebook's going to put their ads on there. And all of these platforms have to make their money. So, well, I appreciate you guys who come on tonight to have a good time. Sorry that we got off a little bit we got a little sidetracked. But there's bigger things in life, guys. There's bigger things to worry about. I can promise you that. There's a lot bigger things to worry about than the things that you're making it about with you. All right. So Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Blessed to have you. And we will see some of you guys in the morning for Coffee Club when I'll be pulling out my brand new mug and having myself a cup of coffee, having myself a cup of coffee in it. Can't wait for that, guys. I can't wait for my coffee already. How about that? Well, sweet dreams, guys. Love you. Mwah. Chef kisses to you guys, and we'll see you on tomorrow's video, huh? All right. Good night, guys.